Hello, this is Daryl at 10-Foot Truck Good Attitude Services. And I'm not in my 10-foot truck, I'm actually in a cargo van that I rented from U-Haul. And the reason why is I went on a long distance trip. I went from Spokane to the Seattle area. And normally I would take my that truck there, but it's got a lot of miles on it. A couple years ago I decided, or it was actually 3 years ago, I decided not to take that truck on long distances anymore because of the mileage on it. It's older, so I just use that for local jobs. And when I'm going to outside the region for small loads and stuff like that, I'll take these cargo vans. These are great cargo vans. In fact, this is a Ford. I think it's Ford Transit. I'm not sure, but it's a Ford, and it has the these tie down, these just the same rails I have in my truck. What I like about it is it's compact. You can't really stand in it, but you can put a lot of weight in it, and you can. It's really good. It's got rubber floors. I'm just going to show you. I already unloaded it already. I didn't want to film that, but I do have one item left I want to take out. It's this big filing cabinet. Now you can't. Normally I could stand this filing cabinet in my truck, but this just doesn't have the height that I have on my truck. It's over 6 feet tall. I don't know how tall this is, but I can't really stand up in here. So I just, but it has enough width. As you can see, this is a tall filing cabinet. And I was able to put it sideways right up to the front here. Yeah, I always want to put the heavy stuff. I like putting the heavy stuff up front, not on the wheel well. So I'm going to take it out of here. And what's really cool about this, I'll show you the doors. Since I'm so close parked to that truck there, these have the side doors too, which makes it really cool when you're loading certain items and unloading. Like instead of having to drag this out there, I can unload it on the side. Pretty easy. So here's the side. See, these latches are cool. You can unlock them, and then they press that. And then locks out, so they go all the way out like that. So that makes it easy. So I'm gonna actually stand this over here. I'm going to take it out that door there. I need my gloves. I always wear gloves when I'm doing this, especially that sharp edges. Yeah, it's a nice little, I'm considering buying one of these. They drive excellent. I mean, this is really easy to drive these things. Much easier than a 10-foot truck. I love it. I really want to find, I don't know if they sell this used. I'm hoping they do for U-Haul, because when they, after a certain amount of miles, these are solid vans. The rubber floor makes it a little harder to slide, but it's a good protective floor. That'll make it easier to slide. It's a heavy cabinet. Back in the day, they made these things really heavy. Now they're lightweight. So there you go. I'm going to take it down that way. This Costco dollar is really good. That wheel they have. Putting it in the truck here. That's it. Filing cabinet here. But anyway, I got the filing. Here's my truck back here. I'm using my truck as a storage now until I get to my other storage unit. I don't know if I'm going to be needing this filing cabinet, but yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that truck. I mean the van. So. Like I said, I do that for long distance. I will rent a cargo van, and I preferably the Ford. Let's go over the truck here. Actually, I should probably lock that other one. Hold on. Probably close this up. I don't want any cats. We have a lot of cats in the neighborhood, and they want to get inside vehicles. They don't want anything to get in here. Not my vehicle. Oh, that's good too. Locks and bolts. There you go. Get this one. Really nice. I mean, I recommend if you ever need a cargo van, rent these Fords, U-Haul Fords. I mean, they drive like better than a car, at least in my opinion. And you got all this cargo space, you know. Why would you want a pickup truck? In my opinion, I would prefer having this. I mean, unless you're gonna do certain types of things, pickup trucks, of course, they can tow and all that, but you just put stuff in here and shut the doors, and that's it. And you can probably do some pretty good loads on these. I've done a couple loads to Seattle and back. No complaints about this thing at all. Both times I've rented this, it's like, in fact, now I want to buy one. They're that good. The quality is really good. They're very solid. You can actually put more weight in this than in my box truck, from what I'm looking at here. I don't know what the cubic feet is. I'll measure that and figure it out. But let's see. So go in here. All my stuff is stored in here. Gonna clean this stuff out. I'm running out of storage space, so these are my blankets and things. Let's get down here for a minute. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really happy with that Ford truck, that Ford van. I'm definitely gonna be looking into seeing if I can get one myself, because they're the way they drive. It's mainly, I mean, this drives fine. It's a small box truck, but those vans, it's hard to explain, but they're so easy to drive. And I drove a round trip of fairly about 600 miles, and over some rough terrain. When I drive from here, from Spokane to the Seattle area, I have to go over the Cascades. I don't know if you ever driven over the Cascades. It's like driving over the Rocky Mountains. It's very steep, but it's very, it's a mountain road, and the traffic's really bad sometimes. A lot of trucks. So I've driven this thing across the Cascades, this box truck, several times. In fact, I towed a car with it coming over the Cascades. It's fairly high elevation going over those, and it was tough with this truck, especially towing a car. But it was even tough with the load without towing, because it moves around a lot. But that van, I much prefer driving that van. If I'm gonna go long distance to Seattle or Portland or Montana or Boise, somewhere like that, I will rent that van. It was very, very reasonable price. I think it was about close to 400 per week, somewhere around there, which is worth it. 7 days, you get it. They give you quite a bit of miles on it. They gave me like, can't remember how many miles a week. Enough miles to go there and come back and do some work around there. I had to drive around in that area for a little bit. So it gave me enough miles, and then I think it's 49 cents a mile after that. I'll find out tomorrow when I take it in. I want to clean it up and make it nice. But yeah, I recommend those vans. In fact, I'm really seriously considering looking for one in the future for my business, in addition with this one, because I really, really like it. Even though it's short, like this one I'm standing up in, that one you got to crouch down. It's just how solid it is, and you can just do smaller loads with those. But you can still do work with those. You don't need a huge truck to get jobs. A lot of jobs I'm doing are like removing a couch or moving a mattress or removing some appliances. Those type of jobs with that van would be great. Or just like even probably construction removal, you know, hauling lumber, stuff like that. I think it'll work fine. But so I'm gonna look into that. Just kind of look around, see if I can find those vans, either from U-Haul, Penske, or on the marketplace. So that was it. I was gone for 2 weeks. I'm back in town. I spent 2 weeks over there in the Seattle area. I'm back here in the Spokane region, so I'm gonna start. Sorry, I put ads up here. I was having calls from out here from repeat customers, but unfortunately I wasn't here. But I'm gonna start getting going again. So I'll be doing some more videos, doing the jobs out here in Spokane. I didn't get a chance to do any videos over there. I tried to do I really wanted to get a driving video. I did a partial one, but the Cascades are such an amazing scenic drive. My camera just failed on me. It doesn't have enough memory, and I missed out on some really good shots. Some of those mountains. That's the way it goes. Maybe next time I'll have to get a better camera. I think when you start doing these YouTube videos, you start realizing you need some better equipment. Just wanted to do a little video here, update on what I'm doing. Gonna load that filing cabinet, take that down to the storage, and do some sorting out. And that's about it. It's gonna be the 4th of July, so happy 4th of July weekend. Or wait, 4th of July is, today's the 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Is that on, what day is that? So Monday, is it Wednesday? Anyway, happy 4th of July. I'll be probably doing another video. This is Daryl at Good Attitude Services. 10-foot truck, signing out. Have a great week.